Now, I've got some video for you of Geert Wilders, who is going to become the next Prime Minister of the Netherlands. He just won the most seats last week in the election. If you don't know this guy, you're going to want to get to know this guy. And in this video clip, he is going to share 2 pieces of advice to the United States of America. And this is a guy you're going to want to listen to. Check it out.
I believe there are 2 things that Americans should do. First, learn your lessons from Europe. Learn your lessons for Europe. Islam already arrived at America, but it's just, don't think it's a long way before you become the second Europe. Islam will conquer before you know it. Be resilient, stand up and fight for your freedom and against Islam. And second, please, maybe the most important thing I ask Americans to do is re-elect President Donald J. Trump.
So clearly he says it exactly like he sees it, and good for the Netherlands. They're in good hands right now with this guy coming into control as the prime minister. But let's talk about his 2 points. The first one, Islam. The problem with Islam is that those who truly follow it, I mean really follow Islam, and most followers of Islam do actually follow it. At the end of the day, they truly believe in the Quran and they want to abide by Islam as much as possible. The problem is they will almost never fully assimilate into whatever culture they go into. So whether they go into England or France or Germany, they will never really abide and truly assimilate into that culture, their laws, and their rules. They will always abide by their own. And this is just a truth. If you talk to them, they will clearly tell you that nope, it is not this country and this country's traditions and ways and cultures that are most important. It is our cultures and our ways that is most important. And if we could take control of this and turn this into an Islamic nation, we would. They don't have the power to do it, so they can't, but they will eventually try to do that with numbers. That is happening in Europe right now. And he is giving a clear warning to the United States of America. You need to stop that in the United States. And I think this is important because I'm truly down for inviting people from other countries into your own country. Absolutely. If that's something your country can do, definitely do it. But there truly needs to be a litmus test. And the most important thing is, will you become a part of this country? Will you assimilate into the values and the cultures of this country? Or will you try to reject them ultimately and only institute your own? If that is the case, you need to reject those individuals from coming into your country. This is common sense and this is smart. And I know that there are liberals who say, no, it's disgusting. You should not be able to do that. But if you don't, your country will end up becoming something it was never meant to be. It will become another country, a different set of values and a different set of beliefs that the founders of that country never intended. And Europe is seeing this now. He warns America against this. And the second thing, and the most important thing he says, is to re-elect Donald Trump as the president of the United States, because he realizes the truth. Because Donald Trump is the only leader right now in the United States of America who will stand up to the corruption and the evil that we are seeing. He will look out for the best interests of the United States and the U.S. citizens. He will look out for our interests in energy independence. He will look out for our interests in foreign trade. He will look out for our interests with the border. He will look out for our interests when it comes to foreign wars and entanglements, and he will call out anyone who is truly against the United States of America. These people who are trying to tear us down, who are trying to rip apart our economy, who are trying to remove the moral compass from this land, Donald Trump will reinstitute those things. And this guy is absolutely right. The Netherlands, good job in voting this guy in. Good job in giving him the most seats in this recent election. And in the future, when Geert Wilders says something that I think is important for you to see, I will show it to you. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel, because I'll keep an eye on this guy, because I think he's going to say some important, and he's going to do some important stuff over there. But what do you think about this? Leave your comment below. As always, I'll catch you on the next one.